girls aren't just born with desires. Instead, they develop each of them as they go through stages of their life. So today, I'm going to explain to you how girls work by explaining the specific desires girls have within your age group and how you can meet those desires to make them want you. Let's start with stage 1. Girls between 14 and 18 years old. You need to understand that it is within this age group that girls start going through puberty. Their bodies start producing hormones like estrogen and progesterone. These hormones will make them feel attracted to boys in their age group. This marks the beginning of the first of 5 qualities women desire, which is being attractive. However, most guys, if you're in this age group, you'll probably look more feminine, right? You'll have a baby face or your body will be underdeveloped. But this is a good thing because this is exactly why girls within this age group look for feminine-like features in men, such as celebrities like Harry Styles or Timothée Chalamet. This means that if you are within that age group between 14 and 18 years old and you want to get more attention from girls, you need to copy a less masculine-like appearance. And you can do this with the 3-step method. First, ditch the short and the faded haircut. Instead, you want to grow out your hair long on the sides and on top, as this is going to make your face look slimmer and a touch more feminine. Second, just like Harry and Timothy have done in these pictures, you'll want to add a small necklace to all of your outfits. This will elongate your neck and make you look skinnier. And third, remove all the hair from your face. You don't want to come across as too masculine. You can use a safety razor, but if you're in this age group, I don't want you to cut your face. The best thing to do is grab a beard trimmer. For example, this one's my beard hedger from my company Manscaped. This one, when you take the clip guard off, it gives you a nice close shave and you don't have to worry about nicks. If you're a guy between the ages of 14 and 18, I don't want you to stop watching the video now, because by understanding the next 4 stages of a woman's life, you will be able to skip all the mistakes that most men make as you get older and dominate the field when it comes to talking to women. This takes us to a woman's second stage, ages between 18 and 22. Look, between the ages of 18 and 22, girls have already gone through puberty. They are now entering a stage where they want to go to college and create their own identity. This is when they begin to rebel against their parents and they develop their desire for the second quality every woman looks for in a man, and that's confidence and assertiveness. And this need, every guy always misunderstands this as the bad boy. But in reality, girls don't actually want a man that's bad, but rather a man that is confident and assertive, qualities that are usually not found in nice guys. Which means that if you are a man between the ages of 18 and 22 years old and you want to attract more girls in your age group, you have to stop being the nice guy. And instead, you have to become confident and assertive. But nobody ever teaches you how to do this, so I will. I'm gonna show you how to do just that by changing how you talk to girls depending on where you meet them. To start, if you start talking to a girl on a dating platform like Tinder, Bumble, or Hinge, I want you to set a 24-hour time limit on your phone for asking her out. That way, you're not gonna fall into the trap of becoming the nice guy of waiting too long. Now let's say you start talking to a girl at school, at work, or through Instagram. What nice men will do here is that they'll speak to her for a couple days, some even weeks or months, without showing their true intentions. But to be a confident and assertive man, I want you to set a 1-hour time limit from the moment you started talking to this girl to go and ask her out. And finally, let's say you talk to a stranger, a girl that you met at a coffee shop or on the street. You're gonna want to add a 60-second time limit to ask her out. The reason is because 1, you can ask her and then immediately leave, will just make you seem more important. And 2, all of these will make you come across as more confident and assertive. So, to summarize, over dating platforms, you have 24 hours to ask her out. Over social media or at school or work, you have 1 hour to ask her out. And if she's a complete stranger on the street, you have 1 minute to ask her out. This takes us to stage number 3, women between the ages of 22 and 26 years old. Between the ages of 22 to 26, women have gone massive emotional changes in their life due to all the bad guys that they dated in the previous stage, leading them to have to carry a bunch of baggage that now you'll have to deal with. These changes also lead those women to become more emotionally mature than the men around in her age group. This leads to the third of the 5 qualities a girl looks for a man, which is being 5 to 15 years older than her. So, if you are a man between the ages of 22 and 26 years old, you need to become more mature. But this is difficult. As studies have shown, most men don't emotionally mature until they're 25. So, instead what you're gonna do is appear more mature and look older with just your appearance. And here's how you're gonna do it. First, replace any shirt with a graphic with a simple shirt. Second, you will replace any clothing that's too baggy or too tight. Third, you will replace jeans with khakis or chinos. 4th, you will replace those long haircuts with short to medium haircuts. 5, you will replace brighter colors with darker colors. And 6, you will grow out your facial hair. In fact, when it comes to facial hair, I need you to stop right there because you need to have the right style. A specific study found that when you use the right style of facial hair, you can look up to 10 years older. So I'm gonna show you how to style your beard so you look 10 years older, because if you do it wrong, you could end up looking less mature. So to start, you'll grab your electric facial trimmer. Obviously, I'm using my Beardscape from Manscaped. Nothing else compares to it in the market. But the reason I'm using this is because I need something with the clip card. You're going to wanna set it right around 6.5 millimeters. And yes, that is ultra specific. This is for a reason. In a panel of over 300 women, researchers found that light to medium stubble made men look 10 years older. Remember, women desire men that are between 5 and 15 years older. So you are put right in the middle of that. This is exactly what women within this age group are looking for. So when you grab your beard trimmer and set it to 6.5, you're gonna get that exact light to medium stubble length you're looking for that's gonna make you look more desirable. Now, this is why the beard hedger is undefeated. Our beard hedger comes with 20 different sizes, comes with that many settings, and it's all built in. You just turn the wheel and you can set it to whatever desired length you're looking for. This takes us to stage number 4, women between 26 and 30 years old. Women between the ages of 26 and 30, they begin to desire that 4th quality that they want in every man, which is financial security. Now, this isn't because women are gold diggers. It's because up until the last 10 years, women who became pregnant became solely dependent on that man. So biologically speaking, they are conditioned to want a man with resources, which in today's world, that's money. And this is why I told you in the beginning, young men need to watch this video throughout to understand how women develop. Because financial security, this won't happen overnight. It comes from putting in the work from as young as when you're 18 years old. And so what all of this means is that for men between the ages of 26 and 30, you should be focused on becoming financially secure. And here's how you're gonna do it. To start, I'm gonna ask you 5 questions. I need you to answer these honestly. Do you owe more than $7,951 in credit card debt? Do you owe more than $29,400 in student loan debt? Do you have less than $500 in your bank account right now? Do you spend more than $37 on food delivery apps every week? And do you make less than $63,930 a year? These numbers aren't random. They're based on the averages of men here in America. So if you answered yes to only one of these, chances are you're financially secure. Now, if you answered yes to 2 or 3 of these, you have a little bit of work to do. And if you answered yes to 3 or more of these, chances are you're not financially capable and women probably won't find you desirable. So you will fix the easiest one first and work your way up to the hardest one from the ones you answered yes to. Or you can just manipulate women into thinking you're financially secure with your facial hair. Believe it or not, this is not just me saying this as a joke. There's actual studies on this. So there was a study done in 2021 that found a man that had facial hair, particularly a beard, was seen as 49% more capable than the man that didn't have one. All right, so I'm gonna show you how much a beard makes a difference. This is my boy Norman. How long have you had that beard?
Since I was like 15.
Using the beard hedger, you're gonna take the clipper off. We're gonna go down to 0, bro. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it, man. Now, the best part about shaving with our trimmer is that it has skin-safe technology, so even when you remove the clip guard, you're getting the closest shave possible without having to worry about cuts or ingrown hairs. So you can get a clean shave in seconds, just like my boy Norman is doing. All right, so we set up a little scenario with Norman's girl. She's waiting for him at the park, sitting at the bench. She has no idea my boy just shaved his beard.
I'll see you in like 5 minutes. I'm like a couple blocks away. I got you.
All right, so after she came down, we showed her the before and afters, and I mean, you saw the reaction, but we have to ask anyways, or which beard style does she like best on her man?
Beard.
Beard?
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes the beard, huh?
Why?
More masculine.
More masculine?
Yeah.
This brings us to stage 5, women between 30 and 34 years old. Between the ages of 30 and 34, women start developing a lot of hormones like oxytocin and prolactin. This is what makes them want to start a family. And because of this, they start to look for a man who has the 5th and final trait all women want, and that's being kind and supportive. Now, the good news is that this is finally when all the nice guys start outperforming. But even if you're just naturally not kind and supportive, like myself, I had to build my own 2-level system to make it seem as if you are. So I'm gonna share it with you. For level 1, you'll want to take the girl you like to a coffee shop on a date. During the date, however, you have one mission, and it's to encourage her to speak at least 80% of the time. You wanna ask her a question, wait for her to finish, and then you're gonna wanna ask her a leading question like, and how did you feel after that? Or what did you do next? Then just pay for her coffee, give her a hug goodbye before you leave. This is gonna show that you're just a kind guy, that you're not sleazy, that you're not just looking for sex. But then you're gonna have to take it to level 2, where you're gonna want to think about everything she told you on that first date. And then you're gonna use the second date to help her. For example, if she told you that her life is always boring, take her to something exciting like a football game and then let her know why you did it. But on the other hand, if she says that her life is always stressful, take her to a spa day where you make all the choices for the day, where she doesn't even have to think. By doing this, you're gonna show that you listen, that you're supportive, and that you care. If you listen to me and understand how women develop between all the stages, you can finally now comprehend how girls actually work and what are the 5 traits that they find the most desirable in men. See you boys next time.